What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's the Mosin Dude here. Today we're going to be talking about my everyday carry setup for the year 2021. This has basically been the same that it's always been, other than the piece here, the heater, if you will. That is the only thing that's changed. Everything else that you see here has basically been the same for the past, 3 years for the most part. Most of you guys know that I am in the military and you can't take these bad boys on base. So everything else you see is my true everyday carry, but when I'm out in town or I leave the house not going to base, take the piece with me. But with that being said, that is the only thing that has changed in these past three years, if you will. It was the Glock 19 Gen 5. I had the MOS for a little bit, and I just straight ran iron sights. And then my buddies turned me on to the SIG 365 XL, turned me on to that. It's just a little smaller. Didn't want something super big in my pants, so to speak, but went with something a little smaller and still just about the same capacity with these 15-round mags, which we'll get into. You can still get about the same capacity that I was carrying with my Glock. But with that being said, guys, we'll get into the everyday carry, if you will. One of my favorite sayings when coming to stuff like this is keep it stupid simple, or my personal favorite is keep it simple stupid. So with that being said, you don't want to overload yourself with tons of gear. I watched Such 00, I believe his name is. That man carried so much extra junk, if you will. Like he weighed it and it was 4 pounds. That's just too much weight in my opinion. Just keep it simple, keep the bare necessities, what you need, and that's basically what I have laid out here. So with that, we'll get into the watch itself. My everyday carry watch, if you will, is a G-Shock Rangeman. I've had this for about 5 years. Absolutely no issues with it, still going strong. You guys look it up, it's got a lot of good features. It's about a $350 watch, I believe. My parents gave it to me for graduation for high school as a gift, but just a little cheap wallet, got from Walmart. Bring it back to my Southern heritage there, a little camouflage, shotgun shell kind of thing. Keeps all my stuff pretty well intact, if you will, but I would like something a little thinner. I need to go through and take out some of these cards, but it is nice. I do like how it is bulky for one aspect, and that is when it's in my back pocket, I know it's there and I can feel it. So I do like that aspect of it. Moving on, always wear sunglasses. I'm weird like that, I don't know, but Oakley flak jackets. I've had these particular ones I've only had for about 6 months, but I lose a pair and then I'll buy another. So they've been the same sunglasses for the past 3 years, but not the same exact pair, if you will. Nothing special about my keys, just typical keys, truck key, house key, stuff like that. I did throw a bottle opener on it. I've actually asked, more people have asked me that than I thought were going to when I first got that. So that has come in pretty clutch. Crack open a cold one with the boys. It was just a nice feature to have. Next, Kershaw Blur. As you can see, this one's been through the ringer a little bit, a little rough. I've had this one for 4 years. Going on strong. This knife is, for 60 bucks, it's just about indestructible. See if I can get it there, focus for you a little bit. I've opened like 10 cans with this before, and it's still kicking strong. It does need to be sharpened every once in a while, but for the most part, holds its edge well, and it's just getting some nice wear patterns and stuff on it. Like, that thing just looks solid. Very well built. Always will have me one of these bad boys. Thinking about going to an automatic though. If you guys have any recommendations for an automatic knife, I would be interested. We will get into the piece, the heater, if you will. A safety check. So it's empty mag. So this is the SIG 365 XL, as you can see there. I have only shot about 150 rounds through this particular model. My buddies, like I said, turned me on to it. I've got about 500 rounds through the XL. And it's just a sweet shooter for being such a small gun. I would say I have pretty decent sized hands, but it fits my hands so well. Like this just feels so nice in the hands. And you can see the bright green front sight post there. That thing is super nice trying to pick up in low light conditions, shooting like that. And these also have tritium in all 3 of the posts. But this piece, man, it's awesome. And with this 15-round mag here, gives you a little extra piece on the bottom. Man, look at that. That just completes the look. little 15 rounder, just that extra little grip piece right here is what I needed. And it's nice. But I keep the 12 rounder in there whenever I'm carrying it, that way it doesn't print. But I'll show you guys the holster here. This is a T-Rex Arms sidecar. I absolutely love this holster. My only complaint is it doesn't have any give. My buddy has a tier 1, I believe it is, and it has that little fold here, so it kind of conforms to his body a little more. I guess if you have a little pudge, kind of fills that up and pushes it out, which I guess is, you know, okay. That's my only complaint. Super well-built holsters. If you guys don't know anything about T-Rex, go check those guys out. You guys know I sing the praises of T-Rex Arms and their company, what those guys stand for. Good Christian company. That's what we love. And I'll always give them a little extra money for these high-quality holsters, just to make sure they stay in business. But with that being said, this has basically been my everyday carry for, like I said, the past 3 years. Nothing has changed other than the piece here. And yeah, I think it's going to stay that way for a while. I was thinking about putting the 407K, or sorry, these Holosun 507K on the XL. Haven't decided yet. The iron sights do me just fine. I can shoot those well enough. Gets the job done. 50 yards. I can hit a 2x2, which is I should probably say 2 feet by 2 feet target. And I know that's a little bigger than human torso, but for what I bought this gun December of 2020, and you guys know there's no 9mm, so I do need to get some more training in. I do some dry fire in the house, have some targets stuck up on the wall, but I do need to practice more with this, I'll admit. But dry firing does help. So with that being said, guys, if you have any recommendations what I should add, drop those down in the comment section below. One thing I was thinking was adding like a little small, maybe like a flint and steel piece of kind of setup, like Exotac, I think is the name of the company. They make little fire starters that would fit perfect on that keychain. I want something that's small, not super bulky. Like I don't want it any longer than this. Like if it was as long as my can opener there, that would be like perfect. But with that being said, oh, the other thing is my iPhone, obviously, 10X. That is the other thing that I carry every day. With that being said, that is everything that I carry. It's just not pictured here because I'm filming on it right now. So, but with that being said, guys, drop your recommendations down below. Let me know what you think of my setup and how it compares to yours. If there's anything that I may need to add, I was thinking maybe a med kit or something like that, but like I was kind of getting into the parts that I was talking about suits, and I just don't want to overload myself with a ton of gear. So with that being said, that is my setup. That is what I run. That's what works for me when I'm out and about. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for commenting and let me know what I can do to improve. The feedback is always welcome. With that being said, guys, I'm the Mosin Dude. Always remember where you came from and to stay humble. We'll see you on the next video.